It takes 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to be monetized, but just one call to CPS and your kids are gone. Welcome to the dark side of YouTube. It's the news. Yeah. It's your boy King G, and it's the news. Today, we're going to take a cruise down the dark side of the YouTube streets and discuss the impact of calling CPS on YouTube for clicks and views. Now, what's the dark side of YouTube, you say? Because I'm on YouTube all the time and I don't see these things. Well, the algorithm is a very powerful thing. And if you're just searching for recipes and workout videos, you're not likely to run into this type of content unless it happens to your favorite content creator, or you unlock Pandora's box in the algorithm. And when you do, you can be exposed to all type of things. People talking about other people's kids, dead relatives, backstabbing, exposing, revealing text messages, or even calling CPS just for clicks and views, because we all know it's not for the kids. And the really sad thing is there's usually a full audience right there just egging them on, encouraging the behavior, or even providing more information, or even worse, bombarding the CPS offices with bullshit ass calls to try to get this person's kids taken away. I mean, the things I've seen on the dark side of these YouTube streets have made me second guess my whole YouTube career a couple of times. I mean, I'm a father of 3, and I don't play about mine on or off the app. But honestly, this can happen to anybody, because I've seen this also happen to subscribers. Now, if you really do think it's for the kids, let's tune into what goes on in these CPS offices.
I was trying to see if you have a vacancy for a 10-month-old baby. Do you know of any other agencies that could help me?
State law requires that the county find placement for children within 24 hours of bringing them to the Welcome Center, but it can often take much longer. And tonight, there are 8 other children over the age of 12 waiting at Command Post, a converted office building and a place of last resort. Kids over 12 years old who are awaiting placement have to come here to the Command Post. There's one kid who has slept here for 8 nights in a row, and one who celebrated his birthday here today. For the last 3 years, the number of kids entering the system has been on the rise, while the number of foster homes has gone down. And finding suitable placements is becoming increasingly more difficult.
This is Command Post, DCFS. Was calling to find out if you had any vacancies for a 10-month-old baby girl. If you can, give me a call back.
While Lily settles in for the night, there's no sign of things slowing down for the Welcome Center staff. Jackie is the supervisor here tonight, and her job is nonstop.
Here are your 3 packets. Let's make sure that they're accurate.
Jackie, it's 10 p.m. on a Sunday night, and it seems a little frantic in here right now. What's happening?
What's happening is we're moving 3 kids out. We actually have foster care placement for them. And so we've got our driver here.
After hours of working the phone lines, DCFS has finally found families willing to take in some of the children here. But in one case, the news is heartbreaking for 2 siblings trying to stay together.
Okay, so say it by your sister. Let me get his phone number for you, okay? Let me get his phone number. I'll get his phone. Okay, but you gotta be strong. Your brother needs you to be strong, okay?
There are 2 siblings here, an older sister and a little brother. And the little brother was just placed, and the older sister has to stay here. Older siblings are some of the hardest kids to place in the system, and oh man.
And if you can't tell from that clip, these CPS offices are understaffed and overworked, and you are wasting their resources calling on innocent kids trying to get them pried away from their family. Now, I'm not saying every case is the same, because there are some definitely exceptions to the rules, and some people definitely need their kids removed for the better sake of the children. But is it for a click and a view? Is this really content? And for those of you confused, let me answer that for you. No, it's not. It's bullshit. And we need to do better. We definitely need to do better, because guess what? What if they do get taken? We all just seen the case that went viral of the 14-year-old girl being told by the CPS worker that she needs to be a prostitute because the girl asked for food. So that's what we're subjecting the kids to now? That's what content really is? But I guess since everybody's tuned in, the content creator is just gonna turn up. I mean, I've seen a lot of content creators go and come on my time here on YouTube, and the common denominator was people weren't watching them. So as long as you're there commenting, egging it on, even when you're trying to be the positive force in the room, it's still contributing to the algorithm and it's getting this person's views. But the sad thing is they're not getting $1 off of these views half the time unless the people in the chat are donating, because that's not monetizable content. And that type of content is risking your page being flagged down. So when are we gonna sit back and protect the children? When are we really gonna do it for the kids and try to promote keeping them safe and away from this bullshit that's happening on YouTube? Because all we're doing is subjecting them to the system. And you don't wanna trust the politicians, you don't wanna trust the president, but you trust the system to raise the kids? And let's be real here on Real Talk. Mental health is real. Like, I'll be damned from having dinner one day and someone's knocking at my door getting ready to take me out the game just because I want to play and run some bullshit ass content on YouTube. So let's think about what we're doing out here. Hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And stay tuned to Real Talk on Itz The News.
Chandler Police Department! We have a court order from CPS to take temporary custody of your child. You need to come to the front door.
Rebecca. And Rebecca, do you want to leave the house? Rebecca. Rebecca. Do you want to leave the house? Do you want to stay here? If Kina were to leave, so that way you can stay home. Do you want to do that? Do you want to, well, if one of you had to leave, who would you rather it be? Me?
I was lost, but you made me a winner in the belly of the beast. I was dinner, but I made a way out. Dear God,
I hope you're proud of yourself. I'm videotaping this, and I will take you to court.
Can we say goodbye? I'm gonna ask, we've not been mean at all. Can we please say goodbye? He's not letting us say goodbye. He's being very, very mean. Because of what you're doing. Because of what you're doing. Yes. You are. Just let him give her a hug.